Oh, hello. Sorry. So, I just had a random thought literally right before starting. But I feel like the price point is a little steep, actually. So maybe I should turn that down to 300 and 200 or something like that, for example, or something a little less. But yeah, now that's basically what I've been spending all my time on, the entirety of all my time for the last 3 days working on this stuff, because I just came up to just an epiphany of what I could do, and I made it happen. We have bone and all. But I hope you're doing good though. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate that. I realized the last thing I didn't test was the volume. Whoops. Let's try 46. Yeah, because I was thinking lower spam might cause... lower points could cause the spam. There, I don't know. I just figured I've always wanted to have a little Tamagotchi on stream just for those moments that, I might not be able to chat or, keep up to date with what's going on, right? Now, the good news is I don't have to accept the points yet, so I can refund at any given time. But yeah, it's good to kind of get the opinions of everyone. Yeah, I figured in the meantime, why not spend some time doing a bit of the gacha, do the dailies, because I'm extremely behind. Hey, how's the gacha on your side of things, Erika? Oh yeah, because I actually not get enough from that. I only got 2. Man, I've never done this rotation to only get 2. That's crazy. Okay. Quickly and swiftly. Take this. Feed my blossoms. Hey, Nicholas, good to see you, by the way. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Wait, what was what? Wait, what happened? Oh, sorry, is my mic a little bit loud? I think it might be. Oh, that... Yeah. So obviously, there's a bit of fan service going on in this game. Just a little bit. Castris and Lycone. Try to get accurate. Oh my god. Star Rail, if anything else, has been treating you amazingly, Eureka. I haven't done my summons yet. I'm waiting until I think maybe 13, 12 more days or something like that. Yeah, I heard that apparently Cantarella literally broke the internet in terms of at least the Wuthering Waves community, where they literally had to censor her trailer, her character trailer. That's how bad it was, apparently. Well, good, depending on how you take it. No, not quite Genshin, but this is Wuthering Waves. I can see the similarities for sure, though. Glory demands more. Is that it? Grabbing weapons and everything from random parts of the body. You saw that. A gun came right from under the dress. They're definitely tailoring to certain audiences in this game. Fair enough, Ryukan. I think for me, I'm just really keen on getting what's her name? Zani? I don't know, there's something about it. I want Zani. And AB, it's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good too. But is that a reference to the literal scene where they call, is this the Krusty Krab? And Patrick says no, and then they keep calling back and forth, right? Yeah, I've got a lot of pulls that I can do on many games. As for Styro, I'm really on the fence here. I mean, I'm 100% going Castrus. I don't think I'm going to go for the Lycone. But I'm also quite wary of the fact that I do want to get the Fate characters. Wait, was that sarcasm or was that not be? But this is the question I gotta ask now, Nicolaus. So, if you notice that the Tamagotchi, he's got a poop on the screen now. So to clean him, I think I should have probably made it a little bit more clear, actually. But basically, there's a few different rewards. So, little wash, little waterfall, those will clean the character. Little Pokeball, little volleyball, and little Keyblade will keep the character happy. And then little rice and little chicken will keep him fed, basically. So those are the options. I feel like the price point could be a bit steep. If it is, do let me know, and I'm happy to do refunds and change that around. Then put the Henry Deeds. Oh no, yeah, he's not that happy right now, Nicolas. It is. I think yeah, sometimes it is a bit hard to infer via I guess remotely. Is this? Wait, hold up. Did that not work? Let me test again. Is there something going on there? Oh, wait. Okay, no, it is working. I don't know. Maybe it could have just been a timing thing, but there you go. Yeah, this has been my little project for the last little while. No pun on the little, actually. But yeah, for the better of the last 3-4 days, what day is it? Since Saturday, I've been working on this basically. My only question is, I feel like it's a little bit small on the screen, so I could probably do something about that as well. Maybe have to do some switches in the overlay. Fair enough, Ryukin. I know for me, it's just the only way I'm managing to really get some good in-game currency is essentially just making sure that I at least have the subscription. It's only $7-8. That's not too bad. But basically, this is all done via HTML. So by using HTML and the power of AI, because I did learn HTML in uni, but barely. Whatever I did learn is long gone, but at least I had the basis for it. But I'm just surprised how good technology can be with ChatGPT, and I never thought to actually dive into it. I've always wanted to stream Tamagotchi, but I didn't realize that it was actually that possible. Thank God the poop is gone. But yeah, if it is a bit steep, 2,000 could be a bit costly. Please do let me know. I can do those refunds, do some adjustments, and I think the better part of it is because I'm testing this out. Happy to take opinions, and I can definitely drop a refund where needed. Yeah, and I think for me, it's like I understand HTML. I got quite used to it, and even applying my little amounts of HTML knowledge with ChatGPT, it was more than enough to take me where I needed to go. That's what I mean. So I am a bit worried that 1K is actually pretty damn steep when I think about it. Because that's not a website. Well, that's the thing. I'm just really happy to try something out and see it work. So at the same time, I got to apply a bit of HTML. I got to apply a bit of my own art to this as well, which is actually really cool. But I do remember that people were always saying back in the days, oh, we gotta use those channel points somehow. I was hoping this could be the resolution to it, but then I don't want people to, like you were saying, burn through it. You're gonna be stopped. Oh no. But yeah, I think I might also look into the the decay function, where essentially it's how fast the bar goes down. I think losing 1 point every 5 seconds might actually be a little bit too fast. So I think even for the sake of at least this stream, or at least the first few, I probably won't be taking any points from you guys, so don't worry about that. Yeah. The good news is, well, actually, yeah, I didn't get the chance to inform you guys last time. But there's been a new change in job situation, so I have changed my career slightly. Still same company and all of that, but with a new job, it's kind of allowing me to come home earlier, get more done in the day, exercise quicker, cook and clean quicker, and all that goodness. So hopefully, you guys will actually genuinely be seeing a lot more of me. So in recent times, I've been working really hard to get myself a new position, and it's kind of worked out in my favor. I'm already done 13k. So the good news is I can refund that, and that's what I mean by that, basically. Once you inevitably get here and bring back oh man. That hat redeem, because if I'm not mistaken, my brother had also taken that off too, right? Hey Lexi, good to see you by the way. Long time no see. And sorry, I realized I hadn't yet replied to your message. But I hope you are doing good, and thank you for the redeems by the way. So it's been a long time coming, but you know, got some stuff there. Really happy with the result. 15k, but yeah, that's true. Not a stinky boy, at least. My brother just says, "Oh, is that a just hydrate?" Oh no. But no, definitely hello. I hope you're doing great. I hope you are doing fantastic. And it is honestly really cool to see you again, Alexi, and 100% at the same time, I better keep up my Duolingo. I've been a bit slack recently. I was like at the difficulty to maintain top tier Duolingo for the entirety of last year was actually quite draining. I did have to spend at least 15 minutes per day minimum. That was minimum to kind of keep up my ranks, and sometimes I would even still lose it, didn't have to spend those diamonds and whatnot. But I'm not too bad. A lot has changed, not just the overlay, but also with, you know, my personal life in general. So, yeah, really busy. Haven't been able to stream as much as I would like to, but that's been ramping up a lot more now with, once again, changes in job situations and whatnot. Wait, why is there a new wave of Italian brain rot memes? I don't know anything about this, Nicolasi. This is brand new information for me now. Yeah, it is surprisingly tough, right, Lagsy? And this year, I think I gave it up a little in the sense, you know, I still log on every day, do some lessons here and there, but I just let it drop ranks and just deal with the fact. I'm not distracted. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, actually, why don't I just get that since I'm here? I mean, imagine this, you know, like, what we did get in Genshin was gliding, but here, you actually genuinely fly. I'm so immature. You know what? I look at it as having the most fun out of life that you can possibly get. That's basically what you're doing, right? 12 days to go. I think I can probably come back to that later. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so for me today, the main goal of today, try out the Tamagotchi, see how steep or not steep the price point is, do some refunds where needed, and kind of go from there basically. But at the same time, you know, I can do a bit of gacha on the side, and that actually kind of works out for me, to be honest. So let's see. Sorry, just loading into the next game. Yeah, because I did have a big contemplation. I was thinking, ooh, do I want to do some gacha, catch up on that, or do I play a bit of Assassin's Creed Shadows and start, you know, pushing through and finishing that a bit more? It's the first, I guess you could say, big game that I put some progress into. Other consideration is also maybe some split fiction with Honey Butters as well, but we were thinking it is a bit late into the day to start the stream, unfortunately. So yeah. Bob the Builder Gacha. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was one, or at least at minimum, a collaboration. Oh, sorry, I was like, oh wait, my thing's not appearing. There we go. You know what? I think you guys might be onto something. Maybe I will change the coding on that, actually. I think that decay is massive. Let me go back to this. And here's the thing, because I did learn enough HTML for the most part, I can actually make the changes live. What will happen though is it's going to reset, unfortunately, the parameters of the bars, and that's the least I can do, but at least it'll be a bit more reasonable moving forward. Let's see. Okay. What the? Where's my decay function? I swear I had it. It's gone. -1. And this is what I mean. So this is a good test. So 100%, I will make sure to give you back your points. At least post stream. Or even now I could, to be honest. So here's the thing, Nicholas. I actually ended up getting the Kingdom Hearts Tamagotchi, and I was like, man, 100%, I guarantee I would be happy to keep it up and keep it going. But the ridiculous thing is, I can't with a full-time job. There's no way to pause, keep it on hold for a bit. It's just, yeah. It was just genuinely just going to be that impossible, I've lost my decay function. There's at least 400 lines on this code. Yeah, it was a special one, limited edition, shipped straight from Japan. I've actually got it here. Let me show you. If I can find it. Little frame. There we go. So there, it's actually a Kingdom Hearts Tamagotchi. It can become the characters. So depending on your performance, you get Riku, you can get Kairi, you can get Sora, or you can get a Heartless, for example. So the poop is back. Let me fix the code. But yeah, once again, 400 lines. So I gotta find what I'm looking for. 1 second. Sorry for the wait. I can no longer find. Did I change the code? Set interval. 5. Oh, found it. Pretty cool. Riku stuff. Man, Riku hurt you deep. I'll set the decay at -1 every 20 seconds. I feel like let's try 30 seconds. Set that. Oh crap, sorry. I will be right back 1 second because I have to switch to the source to change that with. Second most overrated character. Okay, there. I see the 30 seconds. I don't know if that's too long now. But there we go. Maybe 20 seconds? I don't know. Because if actually, let's do some calculations. Every 30 seconds, losing one, the bar is about 100 points. So we then divide that by 50 minutes. Oh, that's too long. I'm gonna set it to 15 seconds. Because they'll at least be every 25 minutes. It can drop straight to 0. Yeah, 15 seconds. So I'll be right back 1 more second. Rico Pascal is the most overrated character. Oh man. Well, funnily enough, I only got to Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the sad part for me. Yes, but this is a great opportunity for me to catch up on everything that I haven't done recently. So let's do some of that.
Coffee to jumpstart your day. Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Was it pretty? Yeah, I have heard that it is unfortunately pretty trash after the fact, but I still want to play it. I'm still very keen to play it. Will I play it before Kingdom Hearts 4 releases, or let's be honest, before Kingdom Hearts 5? I don't know. That's the next big question. So Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't the trash one, but the story is because of Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance and the games that do have good gameplay in it. Coda is still trash stories. So it's kind of like they did a bit of the opposite function, right? Good gameplay, bad story, good gameplay. Wait, why did I come here? Oh, right. Because I never played Dream Drop Distance, unfortunately. I did, in fact, play Birth by Sleep, but I only managed to play Aqua's story, so that's kind of where it sits for me, unfortunately. Wait, was it Aqua or Terra story that I played? Knowing me, I would have picked Aqua. Wait, I don't know. It was random. I mean, I had many choices for the Tamagotchi's final play function, but I decided, oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a Keyblade. No wonder why you stopped if you played Aqua. So wait, was Aqua's story the worst of the bunch? So, I would have been better off maybe playing Terra or Ventus' story then. It's more of an independent story than no, they all suck. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like, just for the sake of, I wouldn't say fan service, I guess is the word I'm looking for, but kinda, I feel like they probably would have put more effort on Aqua, right? Damn. And it's funny because I guess I didn't really have that comparison point, having not finished the entirety of the series. In fact, I feel like if I was to come back to anything Kingdom Hearts related, I would have to do Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream again, then 2, then 3, and so forth, but I'd have to also make sure that I commit to playing all of them.
Morning.
That's something to think about.
So it begins.
Oh, that was close. That was also very close again. I do love Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, let's be real, it's the one that started it all, you know? I only remember one of my biggest frustrations when I was a kid, right? Was dealing with the racing scene where you go to name the ship. That one was a pain to deal with. And I really did enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2. I think, oh crap. I think one of my all-time favorites was the 1000 Heartless Battle. You know, that to me was epic. Once again, I hadn't played it since I was a kid, right? But the feeling it gave me was epic, and that's the best way I could describe it. I know, man. I think maybe when I was a kid, I wasn't too coordinated. I mean, I did it again on stream, and it wasn't that bad. I think I failed maybe 2-3 times. Because I think the age that I probably tried playing Kingdom Hearts, I don't even know how old I was. I don't think I was that bad at gaming back then, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't need to win the race, but I need to win the race. If you know what I mean. Oh crap, that was just bad. Good start, slow finish. Whoopsie daisy.
Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It's just that was my biggest, I guess, memory. I think what was it? Remembering the tough battles. I mean, Sephiroth was one of the only ones that really came to mind initially. Yeah. Actually, now that I think, I literally can't think of anything else. I mean, I could be wrong. Because the last time I played it, on stream anyway, was after I just beat Riku at the end. But of all the bosses, I can't remember a standout one. But obviously, you know, I don't do any special critical runs or anything like that. So I'm playing it more at the base value, but proud level, of course, but, you know, more base value, if that makes sense. But I think on the second run through, did I beat Sephiroth on stream? I don't know. I actually genuinely can't remember. Agrabah. Did I get lost in Agrabah? I don't have a memory of it. Because I do recall that, you know, initially that Kingdom Hearts definitely can be a maze. I don't know, I think one of my best memories of Kingdom Hearts was making the gummy ship. Is that just a me thing? Oh my god, the jungle, yes. Thank you, Lexi. Sorry, not Agrabah. It wasn't Agrabah for me, but it was the jungle. And funnily enough, the jungle world, Tarzan's world, is the world that they weren't allowed to put into the game, technically speaking. Yeah, I remember, I think the order of things for me would always be jungle, and then probably Monstro. But I feel like with Monstro, it wasn't that bad, wasn't that long. But for some reason, jungle was just, I just kept remembering going down that tree trunk again and again and again. Going. Oh, were they green? Maybe I need to play this game again. Refresh my mind a little bit about it. No, it was more the fact that wherever I needed to go, I can't remember what it was, but I remember having to jump across the ponds, and then I kept ending up around the tree trunk area, and that process repeated itself quite consistently. Oh, that's the thing. Oh, I'm one of those people, right, Legsy? Oh, sorry, that's what I was doing. Where is she?
Time for some Joker.
Okay, so that's max leveled. Max. Oh. Yeah. Maxed. Here comes the list of not maxed, but I think so this is the next character I was working on. Should I just play Kingdom Hearts again? I know that'd make Darkness extremely happy if I was to jump or dip back into Kingdom Hearts again. But then I just bought Assassin's Creed, and that game is expensive. And I know if I don't commit to finishing now, I probably won't in general. Boot it up. I gotta install. Well, then again, my internet's not that bad. I think I'm downloading at about 800 megabytes. Yeah, I think my speed is 800 megabytes. But obviously, it doesn't reflect that per second. I know, right, Nicholas? But in all fairness, the last 3 or 4 streams was actually Assassin's Creed. So I think I'm quite proud of myself. I think for a good 2 weeks of just Assassin's Creed and not playing a gacha specific game. Hey Donnie, what's up, man? Thank you for your redemption, by the way. Hopefully you're doing good. I should probably put it in the brackets what it actually does. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're doing good. And thank you for the redeems again. Do appreciate that. That's actually kind of true when you think about it, Lagsy. All these gacha games, they're heavy on the wall. And the funny thing is, because I'm one of those stupid people that subscribes to these things for $7, $8, doesn't seem like much. It accumulates. It actually ends up costing more than Assassin's Creed per one of these games. Well, how's your gaming life, Donnie? Did you manage to get the Arista skin and the bottom 500 title, by the way, Donnie?
My blade is already.
And that's the thing, I guess I can't complain about the sake of both. Because I genuinely do complain about gacha pricing. Then I also complain about normal game pricing. But I support both anyway. But it's true, Lagsy. The skin's 100% get me every single time. Wait, this is Zenless Zone Zero, where they made, I think you were the one that said made a mouse hot. So Donnie, about that, I was that guy. I played 100 games. And the sad part is, obviously, as you probably realize, it was a case where you have to play 99 games to get the bottom 500 title. However, wins cost too, obviously, or wins award too. However, I feel like because of the difficulty of the randomness that is totally normal watch, I think I probably lost about 70, 60, 65% of those games. Alright, I can tell you what, for you, Nicholas, I'll show you Jane Doe. She's even starred.
Which alias should I use this time?
Is there like a way to zoom in and like move around? Cause no.
Wanna be my research subject?
Well, there we go. So we've spent thousands on. There we go. Hey, Dylan the bro. Hope you're doing good, by the way. I should jump onto Fortnite. Hey, doesn't Fortnite have Sabrina Carpenter on there right now? Yo, I hope you're doing good, by the way. Wait, is it the arena mode? Is that like kind of like deathmatch style, Donnie? Yo, don't get concerned for me. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in. I think this is the cinema mode, though. No, I don't have that either. Because I think the funny thing about this game is when you unlock duplicates, essentially you're allowed to review bit by bit different parts of this portrait behind the scenes, and every time you review a bit, they actually take off more clothes, funnily enough, which is quite similar to the sound in Star Rail as well, mind you. So should we replace Miku? Oh wait, actually, hold on. Of course, you definitely know. Are you still playing Nikolasu, by the way? Actually, Nikolasu. But then again, you can imagine these are limited characters essentially. So imagine having to dive deep for that. That would cost. So that's 1600. Let me give you. Let me crunch some numbers. 1600 times 9. Then you have to count for the minimum amount. Times, well, essentially 12. So you would need essentially 172,800 in-game coins to essentially guarantee getting this character. I have 4,000. Oh, let me check this YouTube real quick. My YouTube isn't allowing me to view videos because of maybe I shouldn't say this live on the stream. Certain blocker. But Stadium Games, okay, I'll definitely give that a watch, Donnie. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. That's steep. It is a very steep price to pay. Sounds weird to me. It could be because I do have a fan running in the background, so you might hear a bit of kind of like a drone or some vibrations. So I do apologize for that. At least it's something else that I'm just not picking up on. Well, wait, is it kind of like real bassy when I talk actually then? Man, and the funny thing is, I'm a bit of an opposite person. For me, I'm a bit of a summer kind of person. I love the summer. Didn't make use of the summer this time around, I'm going to be perfectly honest. But the funny thing is, I'm one of those weird people that actually don't mind daylight savings as well. Simply because, and this is crazy, but because of gacha gaming, because everything rolls back 1 hour, it allows me to keep up to date with my gacha games a lot easier. I know it's terrible, right? Clip that. What are we clipping today? Give me a second. I want to see what this clip is. Wait, is it kind of like real bassy when oh god, you're right. I think I'm a little too close to the mic this time. I think that might be it. Sorry. Well, no, thanks for that, Donnie. I appreciate it. 100%. That is actually why, genuinely speaking, it's terrible. I know. But that is the genuine case for me. I'm actually kind of keen on it. I feel like if the Persona 5 Gacha did come out, I'd actually really love the chance to play it, and then really dive into Persona 5 Design. Also at the same time, I really want that Kingdom Hearts gacha game to come out, but I don't know what's happening with it. I'm really surprised that it's Chinese and Korean. Wouldn't it be in Japanese first more than anything else? Oh, I don't. wait, what happened with Vidani? Oh, you were in the beta. Wait, is this a Pokemon Go style? And hey, Soyeon, it's good to see you. How is everything? Persona 5 is developed in China. Oh, surprise! I'm surprised. I feel like it should have been more Japan than anything else. Huh. What was it called? It was called Kingdom Hearts. Missing Link? Sorry, isn't that one? Missing Link? Yeah, it's definitely in my massive backlog, Delinte bro, but you know, I do want to get there one day. But today we are playing everything, Soyeon. So while I test out my new little Tamagotchi on the screen, I'm just going to do a little bit of gacha in the background. So far we've done Watering Waves, we're now dipping into Zinland Zone 0, then post this, we'll probably do a little bit of Star Rail. I mean, I probably still would try it. But I didn't actually realize it was Pokemon Go mechanics. I thought it was just a normal gacha game, Donnie. If it wasn't for the gacha. Oh man. Damn, that's actually 100% brand new information for me. Oh no. I'm a little bit disappointed. Kingdom Hearts wasn't really built for the travel world. I don't know. At least it was. Oh, that defeats the purpose then. Well then I guess what, Kingdom Hearts you travel from world to world. I mean there's a bit of that travel aspect, so I can kind of understand it from that point of view. But anything can be gacha, that much is 100% true. Mario Kart. Oh, by the way, fun tip for it's too late. So what I was gonna say, for those who are in New Zealand, I may or may not have told some of you already, but here in New Zealand there was this deal from No Leeming. Buy the purple Visa card if you apply and pay the $55 application fee. You can get $300 off any product, $500 up and above for gaming and all those related. So I did a thing, and I bought the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart bundle. Oh, true that. So wait, did you manage to finish all the Kingdom Hearts games already? Apparently I'm sponsored by... Oh my god. Apparently I'm sponsored by No Leeming, but the deal runs out today. So yeah, that's the thing, Dylan bro. So I got it. I've never ever owned a Mario Kart game, so this is actually a big first for me. But Mario Kart World sounds interesting. Would love to play with some of you guys if you guys do get it. So I was kind of like, yeah, let's do it. Well, your cousin works there and he didn't tell you about this deal? Then I'm kidding. Yo, I'll see you guys there. Did you guys also get the Mario Kart bundle? Yeah, 100%. I think we got a lot of games we need to get in actually. So I realize it's a little bit loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down. Oh, you pre-ordered anyways. Nice, nice. Yo, because how many players can we get in one game actually? That's what I want to know. You know what I really like about this character? She starts off with a jacket on her back, you know, like the Marines, like the admirals from like One Piece. But then after you do her ultimate, she actually takes off the jacket and keeps it off. Little things like that always make me happy and impress me because that's literally what she did, you know? Yeah, I'm good, Donnie. But how many can you get in one lobby at a given time? That's the question. It would probably be really nice to use my Switch again as well. It's kind of just sitting there catching dust, much like my PlayStation 5. He's angry again. He's angry, he's got the poop. Do I need to change it to maybe 20 seconds? Maybe 15 seconds is too fast. I remember when I got it too. Stayed home for a week playing that.
It's over. I swear on my blade. Yeah.
One of the craziest times of my life, because what I actually did was I did take a whole week off work for the release of the PlayStation 5. Played Spider-Man, finished Spider-Man, finished Miles Morales, something I've never done, finished a game in the week that it came out pretty much. And then following that, I had probably 2-3 days of my holiday left because I took annual leave for it. And then I was like, you know what? I knew I had a work presentation that I needed to do. I didn't have to do a good job with it, but part of me said, hey, I want to do a good job because maybe I might get scouted for a new position because I was tired of my role at that time. Spent the last 2 days of my annual leave doing just that. Then I ended up getting a new role. So that was cool. That was a crazy time. New game, new job, new console. Yeah, it was a short game, so I do have to understand that as well. But I'm still impressed that I finished anything on release. I mean, it's me, of all people, right?
It's over. Victory, the only option.
Oh, whoops. One more hit. Hey there, Red. A long time viewer, first time chatter. When Pokemon. Well, since I got the Switch too, it's only safe to say that the next Pokemon game that comes out, I'm all there. But then again, it is actually really funny that you bring this up. Because there's something in me that says I do want to play some Pokemon games again. I don't know why, it's something there. There is something there. Oh, did you manage to play all the Spider-Man games, Nikurasu?
All exits are now free.
So cheesy. Is that why? Yeah, I do want to play number 2 actually. Oh yeah, because that's technically the third game, right?
Let's regroup. It's over. Reporting. My blade is already sheathed. Purging slash.
Oh, there you go, Donnie. It's all yours, buddy. So there's all the little redeems, the little rewards. I know, I did enjoy it, but then I do agree with a lot of a lot of people said that the new Spider-Man didn't really fit the age. And I kind of got that feeling. I did enjoy the original one. Oh wait, you said PlayStation 2. Sorry. Oh my bad. He better be happy. By the way, once again, I do want to repeat this. Do let me know if the price points are too steep. 100% very happy to change that.
Such politicians don't go unanswered. Awaken. Just finishing the job.
5 at a time. I don't even. How do 5 of the redeems even come out at once, though?
You got him. The bread is still active.
Bro is bro. At the end of the day, it's end of the day. Well, fair enough. There are there's probably more than 500 for Arena, so you don't feel the chat with something that has been. Oh, do you mean so the chat kind of isn't spam with it? Because I guess I didn't really put a cooldown system in place either. But well pointed out. So the poop is gone. True. But don't worry, I will consider this more of like a free day. I think I will probably reduce the points that it costs, refund everyone as well, and we'll go from there basically. Yep, it's definitely too expensive. Okay, noted. You mean like 3,000?
My blade is already sheathed. I swear on my blade.
That's true, you did. You did indeed. You made me get up out of my chair many times.
Weakling.
Oh, 3K. Oh, damn. Back in the days, nothing like the physical labor of a.
It's pointless to resist. My heart is a mirror. Sorry.
Do you think I'm gonna give up on my hair and do a haircut? I mean, honestly, I've contemplated it many times. Growing my hair out has honestly been a real big mission. The toughest thing for me to deal with is exercise. Just how it works when I'm exercising. It really is a pain. Going months could be years, but you'll be there, right, Nicolasu? I actually did think about it. When I was making this Tamagotchi thing over the last 3 days, I'm like, man, I would love to bring back something like bounties again. I do think it was a really cool experience. It was really fun, actually, in the sense that everyone kind of had their own. I don't know, it was kind of like their own thing, essentially, you know? And I would like to add that kind of customization back as well. When was the last time you got a haircut, Nicolas?
Purging flash. Yeah. It's over. Watch out.
My goal was to get up. I do remember that actually. Those were good days, man. Those are really good days actually. I still think about it from time to time.
I'll take over now.
I mean, that's just the sad part was, having to pay for the website, keep it going, and everything like that. That was unfortunately a big pain to deal with. Obviously, now it would be 10 times worse considering price point of things. But Feb, March. Oh, that's not too long ago actually. Yeah, I do want to add some customization back though. I've been thinking of it. I still don't know what that looks like, but I definitely want to add it in again.
Weakling.
Oh, fair enough. Man, honestly, I tell you what, my hair right now is honestly freaking terrible. It does not look good at all. I mean, it looks decent when I gel it up and do it up, but I cannot put product in my hair every single day for the rest of my life.
Blade is already.
You know what I mean? It's just not good for me to do that, obviously.
Let's finish the job. The light is what
Hey, Cookie, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. How is everything? Damn it, I was gonna say don't teleport. Painful. Oh, did I do that too early? No, okay, we're good.
it's over.
Time for work, but otherwise good. How's the work reduction hours? I mean, was your boss okay with it and everything all good too? Because I know you've been taking a bit of time off here and there. I mean, and it's really nice that they're so supportive of that too, by the way. Yeah, so I finally made one. I mean, talking to you guys about it for years, saying, oh, I really want a Tamagotchi and stuff, but, I never got around to it. But now, it finally lives. It's real. It's interactive, and it actually does react to you guys. It actually decays. The bar goes down. Man, that's actually really nice. It's one of the things I'm always going to repeat myself on the point in being that it's really hard to find a good job with a good manager. Sometimes you get a good job, bad manager. Sometimes you get, a good manager, bad job. You never really get both at the same time. And that was created with the power of HTML. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. So I can select the boost. Oh, okay. Let's see. Ultimate damage up for sure. Also kind of like a government style job, Cookie. Crit damage up for sure. I can think about that. Oh, definitely that. Oh, that's good. And it sounds like it's one, it's a comforting job, good company, good environment, good boss. And to hear that you actually want to progress further, and to believe that it's also possible means you are on the right track. So really happy to hear about that, actually. But let's check out this clip. Oh, dude, the memories. This is a look into my streaming setup and me 8 years ago. Dude, I was pale. All the bounties. I hope Big Mick is doing well, man. My terrible overlay where the follower goes across on top of the the tipper. Oh man, and I'm surprised that the quality of the DS actually was not that bad having a webcam onto it. And funnily enough, I still own that same web camera still. Crazy times, man. 8 years, man. 8 bloody years, man. I cannot believe how much time has actually gone by, genuinely. Okay. And that's the thing. I wouldn't be able to tell on first glance as well, to be honest. Which is just really surprising to think about, first of all. Right, just as a quick FYI, today I will make it free for all these redemptions, in the sense that I will just refund the points after the fact, because I have found that it is probably a little bit too steep, a little bit too expensive for these redeems. I think I'll be running everyone's coal wallets dry before they even get to keep this little guy alive. So I probably will do a 30-second decay timer, and what that means is that every 30 seconds it will go down by 1 point. And the maximum points will be 100. I need the point sync. Wait, what's up, Donnie? Jay's first stream? No way. Was it PUBG? I mean, what game was he playing back then? Where is it? And is it Tactics? No, not Tactics. It's not this one. It's sorry, routine cleanup. How many points do you actually have, by the way, Cookie? Real Gollum, it's good to see you, man. I do want to apologize for missing the redemption you had last stream, but I do appreciate you coming back and sharing those redemptions once again. Pokemon Master 428, holy crap. 200 and what? Oh my god, that's massive. Fair enough. Wait, hello, random ads. Oh no. $98. Oh my god. I guess it doesn't hurt to use one. Yeah, I still think that I'll probably keep the decay maybe on 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds it'll drop 1 point. Then at least I can kind of survive a stream. Because by my calculations, after 50 minutes, it should then drop from 100 points to 0 points on any given bar. Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate the subscription. Thanks for that, Cookie. 26 months, by the way. Holy heck. Yeah, I do want to update a lot of things, so I'll probably do some changes on those alerts that pop up as well. I think it's time I retire some of those. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for that as well. Cookie, I do appreciate that. There you go, Donnie, buddy. Thanks to good old Cookie for that.
Listen here.
You're smashing out those points today, by the way, Cookie. No more ads. And honestly, I had the biggest ever like mind blow moment. Because I think it was a few maybe several months ago actually. I think was it Extra Mega Hydro or someone? A few of you guys were there actually. But you guys informed me that for the better part of the last 8 years, because I absolutely refuse to put on any ads, because that's not me, that's not who I am. I didn't realize that apparently that was just money just essentially lost and thrown down the drain. Because essentially Twitch still decides to throw out an ad every hour or so, but all I had to do was simply click a button that accepts that I accept that fact, even though it happens regardless. But essentially what that meant was all that money was gone. So I was like, oh wow, that is a mind opener. So that's a pro tip for anyone who is streaming, just as an FYI. You might as well do it if it happens every hour anyway. And the very kind Cookie, always do appreciate it. Yeah, it was quite hard to come up with an idea for how to clean the Tamagotchi. So I know it's a bit weird to have just water falling down like a waterfall while he's in his little dojo of sorts. But at the same time, I probably do want to make him a little bit bigger, but coding with HTML when I'm not 100% the best was difficult. So the sizing of it was very difficult to come by, with alignments and adjustments without looking a bit too weird. Hey, I tell you what, if it reminds you of Demon Slayer, then maybe I've done something right. Let's see. Oh, yes. Yeah, I do realize that, although it might look okay on PC or computer, because of the size of it, I think it doesn't probably appear too well on a mobile platform. I don't know how clear it is for you guys to see. I'm excited for the movie though, because the movie is coming out this year, right? For Demon Slayer, if I'm not mistaken. Five days. Ooh. I can do it. I reckon. I'll come back to this. For now, we gotta do a little bit of Star Rail before I start falling behind. So Zenless is done. Now we will do some Star Rail if I can find my button. Nice. But yeah, that's cool. I do like the fact that it's happening this year, so I'm quite excited for it actually. Almost full. Yeah, because I don't know if you saw or not. Sorry, I don't record the timing of things, but what happens is when the clean bar does go below 30, the character will actually end up producing a poop. So a poop will actually stay on the screen until that's gone. Yeah, so we got a happy little fella over there. It's a little bit tiny once again. I do feel bad. Maybe I do want to make it a little bit bigger, but working on a canvas of 1920 by 1080, I'm limited. I'm a little bit limited. Small like a real Tamagotchi though, yes. But I think it took me a long time to figure this out. I'm really grateful for ChatGPT. I'm not gonna even take credit for it. I do have a little bit of HTML knowledge under my belt, but not massive amounts. But it took it all the way, and yeah, it really worked out actually. So I think it's like, the saying "Jack of all trades, but master of none." I was kind of in that good situation where I knew a little bit of HTML. I can do a little bit of art, combine it together, put it together with AI, and then you produce your result. But what I should do is, if you guys want to see actually, this might make a lot more sense. Give me a quick second. So there you go. So I've actually created these boards so you can kind of figure out what everything means a little bit. Maybe I can have a little pop out as well, so you can see what happens in certain statuses. Then if I create another one, you know, I will do a little pop out thing. I think that would be kind of cool. Then we got one on the left, so you can kind of see what they do. So those are the redemptions, rewards, and you know, the point systems, and what happens to certain given points, the parameters.
Let us dance once more.
But yeah, I've been working hard during working hours. Yeah, you know how it is.
Swept away by the wind.
Yeah, damn.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Dream vanished.
Actually, that's a good question, to be honest. I think, to be honest, seeing my brother do it, I was kind of like, oh, you know, this is kind of cool. It's very possible. And then I kind of figured, I play a lot of games anyway. I guess I'm okay at chatting to people. Put it all in one place, and then yeah, I just click that button and went for it. I think, yeah, 100%. Never would have happened if I didn't see my brother do it. And obviously at that time, we literally lived in the same house. We were literally, if I opened my door, I could see into his room. That's the closeness of our rooms, basically. So it's kind of like, you know, he would shut his door and would stream. I was like, what is he doing? Then obviously I found out, you know, and then he spread the knowledge about it. Obviously I got him to help out with a few setup things and kind of took it away from there, really. I'm glad I did too, to be honest, Cookie. It's honestly one of the things in my life I know 100% I would regret not picking up. I mean, obviously I wouldn't know about it had I not picked it up regardless, yes. But it's just one of those things I know I couldn't live without. I know there's periods of time where I go through, you know, big periods of not being able to stream or whatnot, but I can guarantee that I will always come back no matter what, because it's something I really want to do. It's something I'm genuinely passionate about, and as you can see, spending the last 72 hours working on a little Tamagotchi, if anything else, is proof of that, you know? And same to you, Johnny. I mean, actually to everyone here. You as well, Cookie, you know? I think if it wasn't for you people, you guys, everyone, just being around, I wouldn't have maintained this, I wouldn't carry this on, I wouldn't find a bit of joy or even maybe a bit more confidence in my speech patterns. I still don't like the sound of my voice, which is why I never listen back to clips. But I do genuinely believe it's really trained me to speak better, even in front of crowds or just in front of people. It's really helped bring communities together in the sense that, you know, I've met a lot of people I never would have been able to, because obviously through online platforms and long distances, you know?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, and honestly, I still think, I'm not even joking, Donnie. I genuinely sometimes, you know, I go to sleep or whatever thinking, like, damn, it's so cool that you guys actually meet up. You guys have seen each other in real life, you go to concerts, you do these things together, you game together. You know, I'm just sitting there thinking like, man, this is really cool. And I'm just happy to be able to be a part of that, you know?
Stay away. You turn off. Time to cleanse the filth. Unite our goals.
Exactly. There you go. What are you guys getting up to, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, man, I do want to visit Australia sometime. I know that in June, Uniqlo's got a Pokemon collaboration. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to attend, unfortunately, or, you know, sorry, attend's not the word I'm looking for, but sorry, visit. Oh, there we go, going to a concert. Yeah, I feel like the trip could have been possible had I not gone on a big impulse to buy myself a Switch 2. Well, actually, which concert are you guys attending? But it's true. It's really unexpected how big of an impact online communities can actually have. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I mean, I will love that Switch too. I will enjoy it. I know I say this now as someone that never touches their Switch or PlayStation 5, but actually, you guys went to Ballpark Music sometime last year, was it? Oh, dude, that's cool, man. And that's the thing, it's just a big meetup. It's everyone online, and it's funny. It's really nice to see that you guys trusted each other enough to meet in person, and then become the close friends that you guys are now. And I think it's such a hard thing to come by, in terms of trust and all that. And I'm really glad that you guys do trust each other. You guys went out of the way to meet up, and you guys really connected over that. Oh, that's why. Because I was like, yeah, you guys did see them, right? But legitimately, I think one of the biggest pieces of advice I will always love to give is go to every concert. Every concert that you can, that you love and enjoy, the people you love to hear the music, just go for it. I think for me, one of my biggest ever regrets was not attending Linkin Park back in the days, for obvious reasons. But they did come along to New Zealand. They don't come often. And I think maybe, yes, I was young, maybe I didn't have my own money, but I feel like had I asked the question enough to my parents, they probably would have said yes. Yeah, that's right, Cookie. It is awesome. And it's just cool to hear about it as well. I know. And I don't even play Pokemon anymore. But at least I still have a Pokemon overlay. So at least that hasn't changed. I feel like I just not sat down to listen to the stereo music before. This was actually pretty funky. Honestly, it is a two-way street. 100% thank you to you as well, for being there. I think had it not been the case, for example, even thinking back to Jaden, when he first popped by. That first stream I had, imagine if I sat for 5 hours streaming Pokemon, whichever version it was, and just being alone for that entire 5 hours. Because I do remember that feeling. It was genuinely really nerve-wracking. The amount of strength it took to press that go live, start streaming button. And then just thinking about how I could maintain the conversation for 5 hours, or how I could talk to people, how it would even go, or what I would even do, But I'm just really glad that Jaden really stuck it out for those 5 hours, kept me company, kept me live, kept me going. I think had I had a bad first experience and literally just had no one, chances are I probably would have just ended maybe within 2 hours, and then that was it, never come back, And I think, a big part of it is the Pokemon community is always a good place as well. Understanding that streaming it for pretty much 5 days a week, it was kind of like, everyone started to get to know each other really well. And I think that was a cool thing. And I love the fact that a lot of us connected on Pokemon. Then at the same time, moving down a few years, a lot of us connected over Genshin and Gacha gaming. It's how I met Cookie and a few others as well. And I think that was really cool as well. I hope Genios is doing well. Sidetrack moment. Wait. Wait, monkey? What do you mean by monkey? Am I missing something here? Have I finally got a node? And I do miss Genius, but if I remember correctly, Genius, he did have like a big... Was Genius the one that had like a big spiel on his Twitter. I mean, not in a bad way, but just to share his feelings and whatnot. Over streaming big time as a partner and all that as well. Was that Genius?
Share good fortunes.
I'm trying to think back. Man, it does take me back. Trying to think back to all the people I've met, and admittedly, it is a list of like
All will be swept away by the wind.
1,700 that I've 1,700 people that I've technically met over the last 8 years.
This world is bleeding.
That's all good. The geek inside. So that was intentional. I think I really wanted to spend today doing more chatting than playing. Star Rail works really well for that. But I hope you're doing well. By the way, the geek inside. Monkey was the old streamer. Wait, what was Monkey's full name? Cause he had a number. Monkey. It's starting to come back to me actually.
Eternal.
Cause he had number sequence at the back of his name too, right? Damn it. This is the hard thing. I like to pride myself on trying to remember everyone I can to the best of my ability. Last chats, last conversations, but it gets hard.
Dance once more.
What's it like monkey sim, monkey something?
Be of your body and mind.
Oh yo, Eugene Noya, what's up man? As promised, the deal is the deal. The Shadow Archon himself. We gotta give a big shout out. So, Eugene Noya, there you go.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. And I hope you're doing good, man. It is always really good to see you, by the way. Right, you've called me as typical. Funnily enough, not playing Assassin's Creed, but back to gacha gaming a little bit.
This time.
Dude, was this when I was drawing a picture? No way. Oh, this was I was drawing Big Mick.
Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world.
I did this for free, thanks. So we have Jaden. No, I remember your Rowlet. Sparky Matic, I remember him. Yeah, because I remember Big Mick, funnily enough, he did actually come by. I think maybe 2-3 years ago. I was like, oh, hey dude, what's up? And it was actually really cool to see. So I'm really, stoked that he actually remembered me as well. Hang on, let me check this clip. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't show chat. That's unfortunate.
It's getting worse and worse. Oh, monkey. Dishwasher. Does that mean that the parent is? Oh, okay. So maybe you might need to. See you in a bit, Jaden.
Monkey dishwasher. Hold on. So it wasn't a number sequence. Sorry, I realized. Fortunately, I had the chat showing myself as an overlay. And dude, that takes me back, man. What's that guy? Monkey's dishwasher. That does sound really familiar now, actually. Yeah, I do remember Big Mick and what was his brother's name? It was Big Mick and someone else used to come on together. I think they were brothers. No, fair enough. That's all good. Because honestly, it is hard. I mean, when you think about it, 8 years is honestly a long time. And I think for a lot of you guys, because you guys are kind of going through your schooling years, your schooling periods, right? I feel like there was just so much going on. Whether it could have been just in school drama, exams, learning, studying. The amount of information that was pouring into you guys, all at once. It'd be tough to remember everything. I think for me, when did I start streaming? Was it university? Well, for me, back then, it was kind of like, I feel like the things that were happening in my life weren't as big. It was kind of a bit more stable, stabilized a bit more. So I guess that's kind of what made it easier for me to remember a few things, but admittedly, I did forget about Monkey Dishwasher as well. So these things happen too.
All will be swept away by the wind.
It would be really funny though if you came back when I started streaming Pokemon or something. Like imagine that. One second. His name is a monkey. I wonder what it is. It'll be funny. It could be one of the situations, right, where I may or may not remember his name officially or properly, but then again, I could remember his second name or something, for example. Oh, actually, well there you go. I do have somewhat of a memory. It's not exactly the best at all times, but it's close enough.
So but a form of the unknown causes
This one. Okay, bottom team for sure. I'll just use my normal break team. This team, I feel like I could use this team. I try my best, Cookie. It's not as on point as it used to be, unfortunately.
Stream 4. Lean bold. Yes, you.
Another question is, can I do this one? Well, actually, what am I doing? I should have swapped out Topaz. Oh, crap. Oh well. Well, maybe I could still do this, actually. gonna be a long battle regardless, though.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Right on time. Yin and yang. Yes, you.
So close. No, it's only one bar. Okay, there we go.
Liquidation. Right on time.
Have to insert, oh, no, that's all good, man. Yeah, 100%. We'll catch up next time. Maybe I can find some time to play some repo or something with you guys as well. Would love to do that again. But definitely catch up. Have a good one, man. And if you're working tomorrow, have a good shift. Thank you for the trip down memory lane.
Creation. Investing in victory means playing the long game. Yes, you.
Hope he doesn't wake up soon. Oh, you're on holidays, dude. Oh yeah, 100%. Alright, okay, take care for now, man. Take care.
Right on time.
Oh, come on, he's just 1%. Oh, there you go.
Yes, you.
I really should have swapped out Topaz though. This battle wouldn't have taken as long otherwise.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Right on time.
If it's any consolation, I still do. I think it's like I do, kind of understand the sit-ups, and I do get it. I do understand what works and what doesn't, but I still don't really have good proper sit-ups. I think for the most part, I only hope that I do. I've played this game way too long at this point now. Oh. I mean, I just can't believe that this is, officially 2-year anniversary? This game has actually been out for 2 years, and I've been playing pretty much non-stop from week 1. And I think the craziest part was I didn't realize how big this game was, kind of gonna get in that essence as well. Yeah, actually, it is the 2-year anniversary. If you happen to come back, by the way, if you find memory on your phone, it's a very generous anniversary. Nothing like its predecessor.
Right on time. Down to earth. Yes, you.
I'll get that. No push though, obviously.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There we go.
Investing in victory means playing the long game. Right. Still waters the bliss. Right on time. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I think the next team though should be a lot faster, a lot better, supposedly.
Converge and awaken. Human creations. Yes, you. Through clouds. Right on time.
Oh man, he recovered. I was hoping to make. Oh, actually, no, we can still make it. Yeah, that's the one. Mind you, if I probably went manual instead of automatic, I could potentially have a better result.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, my HP's quite low. I was thinking I was gonna be okay, but maybe, I don't know, man. This is supposed to be a stronger team.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
I'm kind of the same, I'll be honest. I kind of do everything automatic and I let it run. What's this going solo thing? That was weird. Oh, we're getting rid of the poop.
Let us dance once more.
I need to think of an idea that would be more applicable. So washing hands, the waterfall. I did try to create something with, you know, a bathtub or something in that essence, but that apparently is frowned upon. So I couldn't quite create that. Actually, you know, that's genius. Actually, I would love to give you credit for it. That's actually a great idea.
All will be swept away by the wind. Everything in this world.
I love that, actually. Yeah, I will use Power Wash, actually. That makes so much sense. It is funny, actually. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Having the first comment, I was showing Iwi-kun earlier today. He was like, "Oh, dude, he's eating the entire chicken, bone and all." I had to let's put it this way. I had to get creative with how to do some of these animations. I mean, the first thing was I was limited with Clip Studio Paint to just 1 second of a animation. Then at the same time, you know, working with ChatGPT and my own personal art and things, creating something from there. So it was kind of like, what was a good way to kind of emulate the concept of him eating the drumstick and picking up a drumstick? And that's just kind of what came to mind.
All will be swept away by the
So it's kind of, yeah, I definitely had to work with what I had.
existence is unity.
Nice, we did it. Oh, you're joking. It was literally because I picked the wrong character at the start. No. I had to pick Topaz, didn't I? I'm like 100 points short. Wait, how many points did I get? 6,568. And what do I need? What do I need? I had to pick the wrong character. Okay. It's painful, but we gotta do it. So he's weak too. Would it just be a good idea to bring back good old Sealer, actually? Or let's try this. I know, so freakishly close. That's the annoying part.
Metal?
Man, when I joined this part, it sounds like the start of a DVD round.
Intercepting sword technique. The shall begin in battle.
Stream forth. Lean bold blades.
Harmony and unison.
It's funny how some sounds just, never die from your memory.
Through clouds. Yes, you.
Still waters uplift.
Doors echo. No more time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Is this like a placebo effect, or am I actually moving faster?
Right on time.
I should remember the remaining value. That would have helped a lot more. I think I was around 1200-ish. So I think if we can land like 1300, 1400, we might be safe.
Right on time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We didn't do a lot of DVD streams, and I'm quite impressed that you stuck around for that. That sound when the clock comes down, that sounds like Panic at the Disco. I can't remember which song, but that's the vibe it gives me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Raise mountains. Yeah. Right on time. Yes, you. Right on time. Through clouds.
Oh, true. That's blood is very, very present in that game. Pretty much everything that you do. It's probably why the symbols are. I think the logo / symbols like red. Kind of makes sense.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I suppose I haven't quite gotten to the decapitations part yet, though.
Right on time.
I think all I have right now is just, gouging, stabbing, that kind of stuff. Sounds normal, the way I put it.
Yes, you. Through clouds.
No, that's all good, Gollum. First of all, I appreciate the lurk. Hope you're doing well. And shopping. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hopefully you're shopping for, sorry. Hopefully you're enjoying your shopping, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I'm tongue twisting myself all day long.
Still together.
Okay, so we're at 1576 now. I think value wise, it should be okay. I'm fairly confident we should be able to do 6,600 points? 65, however many I need. That is pretty much the premise of the game, though, right?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh damn! I've been seeing it over TikTok, Gollum. It is tough times, but then at the same time, you know, realizations are being made about the tariff situation. So it's kind of like, was it a good idea or was it not a good idea? And this cookie said fair. Absolutely fair. 3, 4, 6, 5. I don't know if that's a good score or not.
Spicy. Stimulating. Something ominous on the rise. Sound lingers.
I know. They doubled down and they're like, well, we don't care. And it's funny that was the stance, and it's kind of like everyone's like, wow, you know, with good reason as well.
I'm so everything. Burns to ashes.
Yeah, pretty much is like, you know, we're all good. We're still in the same position we were in before this.
Let us dance once more. Be of your body and mind.
Actually, if you need this more than we need yours, I know, right?
Existence is unity.
Yeah, I gotta say it is. I mean, I'm not big into the politics. I don't know much about the stuff, but it's interesting to see how things have changed, or the stances people are taking, or countries in this case, if you will.
It's bleeding. All will be swept away by the wind. Share good fortunes.
Actually, I do wonder how much Stella Jade do I actually have. Let me have a check after this battle. The Cheeto Man. Wait, why is he the Cheeto Man?
I'm so everything. Burns to ashes. Dream vanished. Let us dance once more. Cloud scatter.
Make it go away. It is kind of like me as well, Gollum. You know, I kind of work in the sense that it's like, when you guys can have your talk, you guys can do your thing. But for me, I would just want to shop for what I want to shop for.
Unite our goals.
I'm sorry, I figured that Cheeto Man was Trump. I was just wondering why. But I guess I don't really eat Cheetos. When I think about it. There you go, 6,600. Perfect. Oh, color scheme. There we go. That makes sense actually when I think about it. 6,600. So points wise, I have after I collect everything. Ooh, did I get the one from the store as well? I did, okay. Yeah. I am surprised by the amount of fake tan necessary at the age of 80. That is a bit concerning how much goes into that. Let's see, so currency wise I have 34 tickets, 13,000 Stellar Jade. So it's kind of like, I'm pretty ready for this. Oh, what's this Celestial Invitation thing? Oh, right. He needs to should be shut down. I know, right? Oh. Oh man, this is cool. Looking at this, the crazy thing I'm seeing here is that you can finally now in the normal banners actually acquire Blade, Sealer, and Fushuan all at the same time. So you don't have to worry about dealing with Wout, Bailu, or Yanqing in this case. So I think it's cool that they've done this from the anniversary. So that's new. So I think changing the the normal banner is something that I swear it's never been done before in Star Rail history. So really quite impressed that they've decided on that. Still haven't decided who I'm claiming here. I like his cats because oh man, I'm just gonna say in all honesty for myself personally, I'm kind of glad I'm here in New Zealand where I am. For the most part, I mean, apologies to those who have to deal with certain situations, but like you were saying earlier, Gollum, as long as you can still shop, that is the key point. Cool. Sorry. So that is done. So I'm literally just ticking off Gacha as I go. Man, oh man. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm pretty happy with Australia as well. Just been chilling down. Well played. Let's see. So that is done. Oh, it's been ages since I've done this. Hang on. On stream anyway. So just loading into the next game now. The surprise of playing a Just Chatting stream is you don't know what's going to happen next. Oh wait, there we go. The mystery of a red stream. So we're gonna do a little bit of Nikkei. I haven't done this in ages. Of course, speaking of games that I have never dropped since release, pretty much. Admittedly, I did start Nikkei like 3 to 6 months later, though. In my defense, I still have my set of games that I play. I still actually play. Infinity Nikki as well, for example, is another one of those games. I mean, I feel like if I stop these gacha games, I probably have so much more time in my day. Oh well. I think about the biggest booba game you can think of. I have spent my time improving on that multitasking as well. So what I do now is I do play my games, surprisingly enough, in English. But by playing in English, I'm actually able to keep up the story. So basically, I can play the story in the background, listen to it in English, play another game looking at the other screen. So literally now I've been actually catching up to date with storyline on all the games now. Sorry, what? No. No freaking way. That would look amazing in a 3D format. No. No. Funny enough, if Lucas Stace was here, he would pick up that game in an instant. Yeah, so a lot of the games that I did stop, I picked back up again because of collaborations. So that's a thing.
Get ready. Get ready.
Damn, I did not see that golem, but I'm gonna be honest, I will pick up the game again. Now the good news is, I don't spend anything in the games usually until collabs roll around. The only games where I do spend money are probably more like the Hoyo games, you know?
Higher buildings. You hope you put it to good use. Thank you. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Come again if you need anything. Hope you put it to good use.
Interesting though. I was wondering if I felt like if any game would do a collab, you know, I was just about 99.9% confident that AFK Journey was. A bit slow in the startup though. But I think the good news is with AFK Journey, and I actually thank you for this, Gollum. You know, you let me know that the story, for the most part, was pretty much trash. So I was like, you know what? If Gollum thinks it's trash, I'm gonna believe it. And I literally just skipped the entire story, and yeah, I was keeping up to date real well.
Red Hood, Lilith is the best. Our story, as well as yours, is bound to be good.
Why is it so choppy today, this game? Usually it's a lot smoother, a lot faster.
Express how great.
Have you still been logging in every day, Gollum?
I'm growing fonder of you. I find myself thinking more and more about you. I think you may be too smitten with me, instructor. And again, I'm quite taken by you too.
That's it. That is it, man. It is fair that keeps me playing these games. It's not actually joy. When I think about it, it's because I don't want to miss out on not having the currency to buy on a really cool banner or something like that. That's what gets me. Yeah, it's the fear of missing out. It is exactly that. And also the fear of having to swipe on a potential character that I'm really gonna like. Like, for example, Fairy Tail AFK Journey. That's a collab I would love to dive deep into. If it was anything else, for example, that, you know, let's just say, for example, probably poor example since I picked up the game, but Assassin's Creed, you know, I wasn't that big of an Assassin's Creed fan, and it was kind of like, you know, if it's there, I would like to get it, but I'm not gonna dive deep for it. You know, that kind of situation, right? Let's face up to date with all quizzes. Top 100, top 100 for leaderboard. Oh, you beast. Man, so looking at the timing though, I think what I probably do, my favorite phrase to end things off, I probably will make my way for now. It was a lot of fun testing out the new Tamagotchi though, and hopefully you guys are okay with it. I will refund the points that were spent today, so don't worry, Cookie. But at the same time, I probably will drop the point spending just a little bit, and also decrease or increase the time it takes for the bar to go down. But yeah, sorry, I figured that I might have better luck finishing these gachas probably off stream on the side, because I do realize it's about 11:30 p.m. here, and I'm waking up at about 6 a.m. Yeah, because I know the last time they did the collab, right, Gollum, which was of Jaden Animations. I was like, oh yeah, I'm quite cool with that actually. But then it's like, oh, you don't get to use the character at all. So I was like, that was a bit lame. I think it was after that point when I uninstalled, because I was like, okay, they're not doing real collaborations right now. So yeah, I'm going to make my way for the most part though. But hey, thank you for tuning in. And once again, I do want to say, Cookie, thank you so much. Also for, you know, the resub and also giving a gift sub to Donnie as well. I do appreciate that. Yeah, have a good rest. We'll catch up later. And thank you for testing out today's new Tamagotchi. Stay fit, take care, and all the best.